with Dr. Jennifer Roberts, Professor of Biology, and we are talking about malnutrition in 21st century America and how it might not be what you would expect. So, Dr. Roberts, in your presentation that you gave for the Food for Thought series, would you equate obesity with a form of malnutrition?
Yes, as we discussed in the talk, malnutrition widely just simply means bad nutrition. So bad nutrition can be any form of nutrition that is poor for the organism. Most people, when they think of malnutrition, think of undernutrition, the fact that we are too few calories. But right now, only about 3.8% of Americans are undernourished. And we just contrasted that in the lecture series with roughly 30%, or 1 in every 3 Americans are overnourished, and that is what leads to obesity. So given the fact that we have a much greater propensity towards overnourishment, and that is bad nourishment, we focused on that in the lecture.
Okay, so factors that lead to this kind of, obesity in our lifestyles?
The first one was a major change in the job profile of the average American. 100 years ago, you would have seen the average American having a farming lifestyle, so being very active, having at least 8 to 10 hours of physical activity a day, equitable to what we talked about in the lecture of the laborer. Typical laborers use anywhere from 2/3 to 3/4 of their energy simply in the job that they are doing. Today's average American has more of a job like we are doing right now, sitting at a desk with limited activity, limited energy output, which means the calories that we would have consumed 100 years ago are not nearly as necessary because we aren't expending as much energy.
But do you see us as a nation becoming more active? Or do you see us becoming more sedentary?
I think with education, you can become more active. As long as people know the importance of the activity and lifestyle choices that they are making, I think that they can better appreciate why it's important to add 30 minutes of exercise 3 to 5 times a week minimally in order to enhance the quality of life. Now, arguably, you will not live longer because you exercise more, but the life that you have will be of better quality. Typically, people who exercise and consequently tend to suffer less from obesity report that they are happier and they are much more satisfied not only with their job, but also with other aspects of their life, and arguably quality is what we're looking for as well.